Last year in the Coupe Nationale we didn't do well enough. This year we play a difficult team in Montpellier, but we want to get through. A good cup run with a deadline day in the middle of it and a huge Champions League fixture in the midst of other games including Paris again. Dortmund will prove a good test for Lyon Blanc and the team that will be challenged in beating them. Yes people, welcome back to episode number 3 of season number 2. Of course, of this Lyon save, as we start off with 2 red cards. I've just noticed these. Saliso and Hakim Ziyech will be suspended for the next fixture, which isn't the cup game, or is it? It is actually, my memory's just gone. We did get Nice simulated. We're away at Montpellier. We did receive a message anyway saying the red cards came from too many yellows. As for transfers, we've only got 4 million. I sound ungrateful saying that. I'd take it at Grimsby Town, but at Lyon it's not much to get a world beater through the door. Team does look good enough anyway already. If you missed last episode, we signed Kamara. Boubacar comes into the CDM role, and we are going to change this up because we start with the cup. Cup is time to play some other players. It now makes me believe these 2 players got sent off on purpose. But before that game that we go into, we've got another offering for our main man, Malo Gusto. Every club after his signature, 75 was the limit I put on him. I'll change that to 70. If his hopes and dreams stand elsewhere, I'm not a board that will let him stay against his will. And we can't be losing Nico Williams at the same time. Manchester United want the man, but 78 is definitely what we'll put on him. Chelsea willing to pay 70 before. He's worth more than that now. Both won't start in this next game. A heavily rotated team, which includes Mayer up front. The first in-game game he will start with is 93 physicality, just getting at the Montpellier defense. We will play the cup because I want to try and get through and hopefully have a run in this season and focus on Shotar against his former club. They've got the tifos and everything out, hoping it brings them a bit of luck. Cup competition's proven bad for us before, as they've got a red card. Noah Okafor sent off for this challenge that I just missed. Oh, the jump didn't help him. He fully left the ground and flew. They've done it again on Lomali. This time it's Mavadidi and it's only a yellow. Managers had a word and just told them to absolutely fly in on us and try and get a tackle in somehow. Not a great game plan because we'll try and take advantage with the big man Mayer making a run into the box. Henrique finding him for a shot. Wasn't really challenging, but it falls to Mitsu Dohan. Mayer gets a return ball into Dohan. He gets injured. It's another debut in this cup for Colleen, a youngster now coming onto the field as Nandez tries to get them away. We can't forget Montpellier were a very decent team last time in the league, so they can cause a problem. Mohamed Salisu having to head away. Ball still not going out of play though, but it might be stopped for a Nandez goal. With the red card, I didn't see that coming at all. I mean, we've got a player injured, but we were still focused. And now we are tasked with making something happen as Julian Vasquez finds Mavadidi. It's another run on fired. It's a good job Henrique was actually paying attention. We've changed the squad up a little bit more than usual, but it's no excuse for how bad we've been. Looks like Man United on a recruitment mission as well with the signing of Koiku. They're going to try and get Williams as well. Won the derby the other day as a ball in the box from Henrique. A rather disappointing game for Victor Meira as well on his debut. Still, can only get better. A player thrown into the deep end as Chateau with a ball in the middle now. Meslier off his guard. Just like he got caught off guard for their goal. Lacazette almost leaving the ball behind. We've had no luck against these. Even Suchik getting injured. Another bad injury to suffer as Vasquez is running down this line. Lamami with the tackle. Nandez with another shot just wide of the post, but we need a quick chance soon. Lacazette to run it down this line into Rayan Cherki. He gives it behind a player, but he falls to Naby Keita. That was it! Crashing out of the cup again. I don't believe this. Nordine. Mavadidi to put a tackle in. Zarauki. We tried to get it. Mavadidi. Meslier with a save, but it's not enough. Not enough to beat 10-man Montpellier. A good save again from a very good header. Kozar to pick up on it. It's Salisu to now get it up the field, but the whistle does go. A humiliating game away from home. Match has rescheduled because other teams are through as we're losing Suchik for 3 months, Doan just for the 5 days. Only hurt his shoulder. At least we get Ziyech and Tolisso back. That wasn't good enough. A quick turnaround before we have Monaco as it breaks down between Malo Gusto and Liverpool. Got to put the money where your mouth is as we've only got a very quick deadline day with not much money. Man United willing to pay 82 million for Nico Williams. We've got to let him go to Manchester United. It's so much above his evaluation and he needs to reach that heights in the Premier League. I'm not one to stop players going and achieving their dreams, especially at the theatre of dreams as we lose a big player in Junior. That one will hurt, really hurt. But we've got to try and fill the gap. And Napoli try and get Malo Gusto straight after. Just a no. Big fat no. And that money going straight into the bank may give us a chance to maybe poach a player that we've already scouted. And one of those is Steven Bergwijn. We know him from his Tottenham days. He's got very decent traits, good pace. He's now 84 rated. What an improvement in him I can see as we're going to try and get him. Might be expensive. We're going to offer 52 million and they want to take time over it. Ajax, we don't have that time. Oh, but they reply straight away and they're prepared to accept it. Understandably, he wants the crucial role with a 4-year contract. 42 a week is not bad for this guy, but he sees it as an insult. Steven Bergwijn will walk away from us on deadline day. He's giving up on a title challenge to stay at Ajax after offering him a wage increase. As the window slams shut after that one, and we've not got a replacement through the door. It's made me concerned, but I know we have youngsters we could call back. As Bader Hassan, the Moroccan, doing very well at Istanbul. Cost 26k to recall him, and we are going to do that. Potential to be special. We could have 2 Moroccans on the right. We'll train him to be a left winger and take the place of Nico. Bit bad that we've called him back from Başakşehir right now, but we can only think about ourselves. He's going to be on the bench as well, Hassan. Can't keep him from it. But it's also a big chance for Rayan Cherki to impress against AS Monaco. And it's a snow day in Monaco. Is that a good sign for us? It's looking so, because we're the team that's going to start with an opportunity. It's Reynoso now getting this ball out wide into Rayan Cherki. Dipped it over. Thought we maybe could have had something, but Reynoso against the ground into Keane. They're not doing too well though, as Boubacar Kamara does find the next Messi and Reynoso into Hakim Ziyech. Ball into the box. It's a long move from ourselves. Tolisso, good step out. Oh, a good save. That was lucky. Castellanos finds a ball thrown to Briel Embolo to make it 1. Their first chance of the game. Our form really suffering, but Moise Kean has a gap. He cannot miss this one. He powers it to the bottom left of the goalkeeper. No missing as Tolisso now on to Hakim Ziyech. We win this game. Tolisso chases the ball down to do so into Boubacar Kamara. Emmanuel Reynoso. Tolisso with a chance to hit it. But the final whistle goes straight afterwards and it is a draw. Monaco a good team, but I wanted the win. Good work as Juventus. Why is everyone bidding for Gusto? Lorient before BVB. It's a chance to actually progress in the league. You can see PSG's game was a game in hand. Still will be 5 points off them. A draw didn't do as well. To 4th place Monaco. Changed the team for it. Shotar. We won't play him in the Champions League. We'll play as normal team in that. I'm hoping changing stuff for Lorient won't cost us. It doesn't, because Hakim Ziyech and Moise Kean outdoing Kone. Going into BVB now with the full team. Only Ziyech a little bit tired and Moise Kean and Reynoso because they're too busy carrying the team. And it's going to be a highlights away from home. Play the second leg when it's all to play for. And I recognise one player in their lineup, which I'll get onto. A certain Romain 5. At least we don't have to say his name anymore because he's not going to get the ball. Instead, it's going to be Allaire who gets the ball. Good to see him playing football again, but not having a penalty. It's going to be against Lopez who, could never save that. We're 1-0 down to the yellow wall. It is all Dortmund with the attacks though. Sebastian Allaire jumping over Simikan. He's got experience against him in the Bundesliga before. This is horrendous for a simulated leg. We're 2-0 down. It'll be a challenge at the Groupama Stadium now, thanks to Sebastian Allaire. Really got to try and get a goal back, though, to make it so it's not too much to come back. Oh, but a penalty to us. You know, that is just what the doctor ordered. It all depends, of course, if Hakim Ziyech can score it. His penalties aren't the best statistically, but he goes to the other corner of Sebastian Allaire, grabbing us a goal and making the second leg kind of all to play for. We've got the home advantage, but we are 1 goal down. That makes that BVB game so important, but like Man City was before, we've got such a big game before it. Paris. Just don't play me. Or don't play a good team against me. The board as well is not confident in us. I think that is due to the domestic success being failed and also the youth development. Badair Hassan, though, will get his chance, I think. He's the man who I want to push through. So we're going to slot Badair straight into the team. I think it's good enough. A decent player surrounded by a lot of even better rated players, which will help his cause. As I thought he'd be a threat against Stade de Reims. To an extent he was, scoring a goal, but overall we lose the fixture. They managed to score 3 at our place, but the suspension of Nicolas Tagliafico really didn't help us. And speaking of promoting players through the academy, we've got another good one through the door. Victor Deval, I'm gonna call him. Yeah, I'll go with that. Him and Julius Limione will be promoted right here. Very good prospects. And our team cannot put it right against Stade Brestois. We lose 1-0. Cardona with a late goal. It's not looking good for Lyon. Les Gones. More like Les Gonna losing. Les Gones. More like Les gonna lose out in the Champions League running. That was a terrible joke. And with the run that we have coming up, I mean, we've got to put everything into these. Lopez telling me is concerned because in the league we've dropped to 9 points off second place. And results not doing us any favours, especially with top of the league being played here. A win will take us 8 points behind. I haven't got any confidence built up in this team, especially when it's changed. Taking a very weak team to Paris, but we've got to really think about the Champions League. Damage limitation right here is the only thing I'm thinking about at the Groupama. Kylian Mbappe and Calvert-Lewin again. We're facing off against them. Let's be having them as Reynoso getting a ball into Henrique, who still plays. What a ball through into Lacazette. That should be us in front. Malo Gusto on a stretch, but he does keep the ball into Michdou Dohan, pulling it across. I don't think I'm wrong in saying we always give them a game. Michdou Dohan into Nabilad, now into Lacazette, struggling for an option. Hamid Salisu gives it into Emmanuel Reynoso over the top into Badair Hassan, cuts inside, Badair Hassan with a shot! I thought the youngster was gonna get us in front right there. Maxence Leclerc trying to get his head on the ball. Need to play like this against Borussia Dortmund as well, as Doan can't keep it. Maybe it's another team thinking about Champions League football, as for the second time, Kylian Mbappe's injured against us. It helps us, but I never like to see a true talent like him get injured, even though he laughed at England. I didn't enjoy watching him do that, as Dohan has a gap. Here he is, Michdou Dohan with a sweaty into Naby Keita. Naby lad, he just comes up when he needs to do. Our solid number 8. Very good from us. Reynoso's gonna still get us on the march. Naby Keita going towards the back post, trying to come close as Naby Keita round the corner. Michdou Dohan, ball dipped in. Half-time whistle goes rather abruptly as well. I take this. We are playing very well, as here is Lacazette again into Reynoso. It's put into Keita. He wants a goal, and especially with the rotated team, I didn't think we'd play this well. If only we wouldn't have lost them other 2 games, we'd be really giving these a game. Or not a game, but a challenge for the title, as a free kick for Marquinhos. I'd be surprised if he is the one to hit it. Carlos Soler is the other man, rolled straight into Dohan. Strong wrist right there, but Vitinha, oh, he's hit the post. Luckily enough, not though, as the passing is so good. Moise Kean, it's into Reynoso. Oh my days. A terrible opportunity, which I'm hoping doesn't cost us the game. Carlos Soler on an attack, but the whistle goes as he passes back to Brozovic. A 1-0 win for Lyon, turning the tide before the big game against the German side. Good to see us celebrating with the Icelandic clap as well. That's a very good graphic. We need the ball to be happy with us, so beating Dortmund is kind of essential. I enjoyed the way we played, and I'm going to include Keita over Reynoso. You can see the fitness in the Argentine, and Tolisso with Keita is a bit more balanced and Bundesliga experience. Same with our defense, both being in that league before. Dohan the same as our secret weapon off the bench. Our season doesn't ride on this next game, but it will be huge to get through to the quarterfinals. And I will say again that we're against a big player in, of course, 5. The ex-player we desperately want to get revenge with. His replacement, though, a youngster in Bader Hassan, starting for us. And our team definitely good enough, in my personal opinion, to shock Dortmund and the world. On the biggest stage, a comeback here. What an occasion. Les Gunners have done it before against City in this career mode and in real life. We have to be good enough here. Sebastian Haller, tackled by Boubacar Kamara. Managed to cover it though. Hakim Ziyech with a bit of a run on. This is good from him. We'll pull it back and that is the goal we needed. It's come from Bader Hassan. Our youngster. Get in there. What a player. I'm so happy for the guy. It's the Moroccan link-up that works. He's scored his first goal for Lyon in the Champions League knockout round. All square now in the statistics. You love to see it. Fantastic goal, but they try and get back in front. Sebastian Haller with an opportunity. They actually have Nabil Fekir in their ranks as we have an injury. Moise Kean. The stretcher is out for Moise Kean and Laka. He's warming up, ready to go on. Header won by Kamara here as it's fallen to Bader Hassan. Into Naby Keita, caught into Liso with the run and the finish. An ex-Bayern Munich man gives Lyon the 2-0 lead at home. And we have the advantage on aggregate. You have been fantastic, lads. Everything I could have asked for. Don't stop there, though. Keep on going. Let's have a couple more goals, please. Lacazette to try and do so. Trying to spin his defender into Hakim Ziyech. Oh! Ziyech has scored that. Is it a Travella? I'm not sure, but Laka does very well. Oh, it is round the defender and keeper. Very well done for an hour past as we get Chota now on for the defensive help. Nothing Jude Bellingham can do for them now because Hakim Ziyech is whipping another ball in. It's just not able to threaten anybody, but Lacazette could. We've got another chance. It's Kobel to stop him. He must be absolutely devastated with the scoreline because it could be more. Jordi Chota. He doesn't score much. It is 4-0 on the night. We've done every single thing we could do right. You know what they say, though? They say strive for 5, and we're gonna do it. Sebastian Haller's goals feeling a really distant memory as Jordi Chota across into Dohan. It's good football. It's Tolisso. We've done everything we could do as the whistle does go, and Olympique Lyonnais are through to the quarterfinals of the world's biggest competition. Maybe shown a little bit of disrespect as Moise Kean is out for 2 months. Ilyan Meslier speaking about his game time afterwards. He does need more. I'm ecstatic with the Champions League, but the league's still not good enough. 8 points off PSG with 11 games left. As the teams through with us is Leverkusen beating Barcelona on penalties. PSG just getting through. Chelsea through. Liverpool, oh, them games haven't been played. That is interesting. Alexandre Lacazette knows he can step into the striker role still, and Jordi Chota is happy. One player I'm really happy with, it has to be said, is Hassan at the moment. I mean, what a game for the youngster. Putting 5 in his place and making him such a distant memory. Alexander, Jordis and Meslier all step into the team for Saint Etienne. We've got to carry on our good form, and it does continue. The Moroccans on our wing. They do so well, as I'm guessing the Champions League will be threaded through here. I mean, what a month for us. 0 goals conceded, 6 scored with Paris and BVB in there. We've had the message that the games are rearranged. That's to make room for the game against Bayern Leverkusen. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we've been very blessed with the draw we've just received. The board did want us to reach the semi-final. If we let them down now, it could be the end of our tenure. Chance too good to miss. In the meantime, we play against the usual suspects who we get a 4-goal win against. That is Stade de Reims. Let's see if history can keep repeating itself as Hassan whipping a very dangerous ball in. That was decent, but we're already into the second half with the second highlight. Reynoso running round and testing Understall. The German with a very good save is Emmanuel Reynoso. He's waiting for a run. Hakim Ziyech was trying to offer it still. We managed to keep the ball. Naby Keita into Chota, who finds Hassan jumping over the ball into Naby Keita, who lets fly into the top corner. What a finish as Lovro Mayer into Paulinho, an ex-Leverkusen man. Maybe will talk to us after the game, but maybe not, because we've beaten his team comfortably with a goal from Naby Keita. What a finish it was from Naby, lad. To put us now back into the title race, it is revived 6 points off. Crazy what difference a month can make. We're still not done though, with revenge against Montpellier being completed. Now, Okafor, the man who got dismissed with their goal, but Lacazette and Michdou Dohan don't let us down. The race is still on as Leverkusen await now. With 11 games completed today, I think we won't do it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this Lyon save, subscribe to the channel below, but that is it for today. Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves, and peace.